All right, so I'm going to talk about something that really just keeps on pissing me off, right? It's a political circus that you all guys all follow, whether it be the Republicans, the Democrats, the Independents, whatever it is. It's a political circus, right? It's something to pull your attention into, something to draw you into, to be able to say, hey, I have a say in this. But in reality, every one of those politicians, all they're doing is trying to pull money, right? Money into their side. So the whole thing is fighting over money, right? And because we're not equal, because we're as a society decided to go through this caste system instead of having an equality that should be where we are and what we should be, right? Instead, we decide to make these separate groups that then feel, obligated to fight, and all they're doing is fighting and wasting your fucking time. Y'all would have wings by now if you didn't do all this wasting of time between money, between politics that is all controlled. Everything that's controlled by money is a waste of your time. There's no money in any other dimensions. I'm from another dimension, I guarantee you. There is no money, there's no monetary system, there's none of this. This is the one thing, this is the thing that your creator has put in here to see if you're strong enough to overcome it. And if you're not going to be able to deal with it, not having it anywhere else, man. You will eventually. So if you think you will eventually in some far like a heaven or something, then what, you just want to go to hell then, because this is what you're training yourself for. The system, it's just teaching your kids this. It's ridiculous because it doesn't have to be this way. Right? So if there was no money, right, and we all shared everything equally, right, guess what? There would be no need for a political circus fighting for what? Money. Because we would all agree that everyone on the planet would share equally the resources that everyone creates for free. That's like the sun gives you sunlight. I know it's not the real sun, but it kind of looks like the sun. So the sun, I'm feeling it. It's talking through me. The sun shares everything equally. Shines on every living thing. Shines on everything. To the sun, this bottle of water is no more important than you. Do you understand? Because it shines on it the same way it shines on us, and that is the equality that the universe wants to see from the civilization before it can graduate to throwing more tins into space. And we'll give you another way to do it if you don't keep on throwing tins. Instead, focus on evolving the correct way. As I said in my last video, you only evolve as quickly as money evolves. So, and whoever controls money is controlling your evolution. Get it? Because if money doesn't evolve to the point where you're making more of it and you can spend more of it and you can do all this thing, more of it. If it doesn't go that way, then you follow it down and then you're stuck what? In your recessions and your depressions and your suicidal jump out of a walk on Wall Street window, building window. You see how ridiculous that is? That's what your civilization is, and the root cause of it is money. So I know it's not money. It's something we use for barter. Or it's the love of money. Really? If there was a God, if you guys do believe in God, if God said the love of money is the root of all evil, right? I'm telling you now, that's not. Money is the root of it. Period. And then some man put love of money because you know what? Because he loved money. Love of money. If I say this and I put this in front of this, then they'll still keep on making the money so they can keep on donating to me. So, again, just think about it. If there's no money, there would be no need for politicians, fighting for it. And those politicians are going to scared of losing their jobs. Well, don't worry about it. Everything you're doing right now, which is middle class, everybody else will be getting. As opposed to just a small group of people and your constituents that you fight for, which the other half of this country, half of this population votes, the other half of this country suffers and looks on and waits to see what's going to happen next. Okay? Voting into this system, all it does is pulls you into it, right? and then leaves you with these people leading you, fighting for money. So if you believe that money is not your God, think twice about that, because it is. It is your God, it is your air, it is your life source, and it is your only way to survive in this civilization that you've created, very much like if there was a hell.